Innocent Soapbox. I'm your host, Kerry, and today we're going to get into the HBO series, The Last of Us. This was a great series. I had a really good time watching it. I loved how they brought in the actors that played Joel and Ellie from the video game in this series, Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. Troy Baker comes in as one of the villains late in the series, and it was nice being able to see that actor. Ashley Johnson, coming to find out how much Ashley Johnson and the current young lady that we have playing Ellie look a lot alike, and Ashley Johnson plays her mom, and that's a cameo that happens in the last episode of the series. Again, please everybody, I'm gonna do spoilers on these, so please watch the series. It's a great series. Please watch it. Please watch it. Spoilers. It was a fun time. This has a lot of similarities to the video game, but there's also some things that aren't similar. So if you're one of those people that say, oh, well, I played the video game, I don't need to watch this, you're 100% wrong. I highly recommend that you watch it. This is a series that has a lot of emotion in it. This first episode got me crying when Joel loses his daughter. The episode with Bill is episode 3. That whole episode, I think there was like people posting videos of them just crying while watching this episode, talking about, I just wanted to watch zombies. I didn't come in here for emotions. It was a great episode by itself. Then you have the episode with Henry and Sam. These things are big pieces of why this series is working, why it worked. The acting is phenomenal in this series. You're not gonna come across.
I'm not sure I understand.
Thank you, Siri. Thank you for that. I don't think there's going to be an episode where you're going to say the acting does not hold up. The acting holds up well and throughout the whole series. This is one of those things that you need to watch. We haven't had something shot this well, planned out this well in a long time, and coming from a video game to a live action adaptation, it is by far one of the best. It is by far one of the best. The full range that we go through with all of these characters, it's great. Like I said, there's a lot of similarities with the video game, but there are things that happen in this that you're not going to get in the video game that I highly recommend. It's just like episode 3 with Bill and his partner. It was greatness. The way it starts with Joel and his daughter, like I say, that's pretty much a 1-to-1, but they shoot some things differently and they give you some different background story. With Tess in the story, it's almost the same, but it's different. Everything is different enough that it's worth watching the TV show. There was one thing that was in the video game that didn't make it in the TV show, and that's Ellie not knowing how to swim. And I was just like, are they going to do this? Are they going to go there? And no, they never did. And it's one of those things, it's fun because it's not necessary to be like, oh, okay, well, he teaches her how to swim. It's not pertinent to the TV show where it is in the game because it's a story element that's just like, hey, we got to do a game element so we can get you through to make this, fun. So, or to build suspense to make it through this part. As they travel across the country, their relationship just builds. And you see this girl who's reluctant to this father figure, and this father figure who's reluctant to this daughter figure. Ellie comes into seeing Joel as a dad more easier than Joel does to her as a daughter. By the time they both get to that point, it's greatness. It's one of those things you're just like, all right, they see it. They love each other from this father-daughter perspective, and it's wonderful. And I just think that this TV show is a must-watch. My rating for this, it's a better than Bay. I mean, watch this. If your significant other is not trying to watch it with you, or watch it without them. Watch it without them. It is pure greatness. Just everything that we go through. This ride was one of the best things that has been on TV in a long time. I highly recommend that you all watch this series. HBO did a great job providing everything that they needed to provide so that this can be made. They did it right. The directors, they did it right. The small changes that they made, some are big changes, like the character Sam. In the video game, he wasn't deaf, but in the TV series, he's deaf, and it worked. It's those types of changes that you have to watch for. The differences that they do, it makes it work in a TV aspect. And so going from there, this is one of the best things. Like I said, this is a Better Than Bay. Y'all need to watch it now. If you don't have HBO Max, figure out a way to watch this because you will not regret it. Thank you all for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. This is your host, Kerry. It's been another 2 Cent Soapbox Reviews. Peace.